in the midst of raising their 6 kids. So it was a lot of fun, and I really appreciated their time. Today, I'm going to do a quick box opening of my Kickstarter game that showed up, which is Canvas. And I had to pre-open the box to take a peek because I was actually expecting something non-game related, and I wasn't sure if it was going to be that. So, but I haven't moved any of the bubble wrap or anything, so we're gonna look at this together. Let me switch to my box cam. Here we go. Very well bubble wrapped. Another cool thing that happened today is Indigo.ca is now carrying Nutty Squirrels the Oakwood Forest. That was a pretty proud moment this morning. I sent that post out as well on Tin Robot Games. Check it out on Indigo.ca if you haven't had a chance. Nutty Squirrels the Oakwood Forest, that was our Kickstarter campaign that we ran this past year. All right. Now that is one well bubbled game, I must say. Holy smokes. Keep that box for later. All right. And very scalpel-like, I'm going to open this up so I don't damage. It's very loud. Oh, it's not even taped. It's just static together. So, what is Canvas, you may ask, if you haven't heard of this game? I had a chance to interview these guys on the podcast, R2I Games. Can't remember what R2I stands for now. Shame on me. Anyway, the cool thing about this game is you are building paintings. You're like literally kind of painting a canvas in this game. So you've got these acrylic cards, and as you layer them, you're forming a picture and trying to unlock certain objectives and so forth. And I just thought the idea just looked super cool, and I really like the concept. They did an expansion. I hadn't had the original game, so I actually backed, but just picked the option with the original game without the expansion. So that's what we're going to look at today. See if I can get this open without damaging it. And again, I'm loving this Instagram Live on Board Game Binge, our channel. If you're not following us yet, please, I encourage you, please give us a quick follow. Really appreciate it. If you're on TikTok, if you don't mind going over there at Tin Robot Games and give us a follow as well. I think I'll put it maybe a link in our show notes, or not in the show notes, in our link tree. We're trying to get up to 1,000 followers. As soon as we get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, we can start doing lives, so we can pipe our podcast into TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube all at the same time, which would be really, really cool and exciting. So if you don't mind helping us out, that would be just diamonds. All right. Looking good so far. What I find really interesting about this box is there's literally nothing on the cover other than the canvas, which is kind of cool. No game name, no logos, nothing. It's just literally a canvas, which I thought was really unique. I haven't seen that in any games yet, but it makes it stand out when it's on shelf for sure. Oh, that's very cool. Okay, so on the end, it's this drawer. It's a drawer box. Ooh, look at that. We have a linen finish on the, it's 1 to 5 players, which is cool as well. And I know that my family would love playing this game. So that's one of the reasons I backed it as well. It's just kind of a cool concept. Very nice book. Got that nice new smell. You have, these are cool. All right. Open sesame. There. So inside here, we've got these little tokens. These are to, I think, award like, I'm not sure if these are like chips you get, which are points. Not entirely sure, but these are basically little ribbons, little meeple ribbons, which are really cool. Got a print on one side, which is nice little touch there. And you have 5 colors for the 5 players. So I'm assuming that's the 5 players. I wish I knew more about how to play this game, but this was going to be fun, is kind of discovering this tonight or maybe tomorrow. But exactly how these ribbons work, no idea. Then you get these little painter's palettes, which are really cool. Hold this up to the camera. They're over here. It's like their little mini palettes, which are just super neat and fun. They got 5 colors printed on the top, which again would not have been cheap. So let's see if we can get these up there. There you are. I'll bring it up here. Isn't that cool? It's made of wood. Then we've got, okay, this is cool. So they give you baggies of store stuff. That's a great idea. I'm assuming the Kickstarter version is coming with the wood tokens. So like these little ribbons, because in the box there's also these little punch outs. And that is probably an upgrade that I got and I just don't remember. Oh well. And this got neat too. So you've got places to where you put your cards, your tokens, your canvas mat. That's super cool. All right, in here we have, and might as well crack her open. See what she looks like. So these are different, oh cool. So these are just different canvases, which I think you use as maybe your background. And then you put your acrylics on top of it to start making your painting. Composition cards. I think these are basically how you achieve your kind of victory points is what I'm guessing these are for. And then what's this? Canvas. Oh, and then you win awards. Most colors across all 3 paintings and so forth. Ah, I got it. It's kind of neat. They're like they're like little plaques. All right, like you'd have if you won like Employee of the Month or whatever. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. All right. I could have swore, maybe it was an upgrade, that there's like little easels you could actually put your painting on after it's done and kind of display it. That may have been an add-on I didn't choose. Then here's your little acrylic cards. And that's super cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, say, maybe do 3 of them. Yeah, let's do the mouse. All right, so here's an idea of how this works. This would not have been a cheap game to make, that's for sure. It's heavy. I mean, the plastic alone is giving it some weight to the box. But you've got your canvas, right? And as you're placing cards on your canvas to, I guess, unlock stuff. And I think you can actually, can you flip them? No, you can't flip them. So if I go... No, I'm bungling this up, but here we go. Okay, so I've got a mouse, and I've got a little girl, and then I've got my background. So by layering it, I'm creating like the pictures, right? So you add that layer, and it adds a picture. So each picture is kind of unique, and you create all these unique creations. And there's probably thousands of combinations and permutations just based on the number of backgrounds you can choose and the number of acrylics. There's a crap load of acrylics in here, like a lot. Crap load, I guess, means a lot, but there's a lot. Like, look at that. Those are each like 0.5 millimeter thick. So there's got to be several hundred in here. That's crazy. Reminds me a little bit of, it's got a bit of a Dixit vibe to it. I know it has nothing to do with Dixit. It just gives me that bit of a vibe. And I totally didn't see this fall out of the box. Wow. All right, what is this? This looks like a player mat, maybe? No, super cool. So you place the cards and different things on there. Again, looks like you've got the different player counts at the top. Maybe that's where you set your paintings. And then what's in here? Ah. That's how you display it. Okay. It's taken me a little bit to get up to speed here. I apologize. It's been a long time since I backed this game, so the fact that it showed up today, I totally forgot I even backed this, quite candidly. But it was cool when it arrived. Okay, so we've got the sleeves. I've got my pictures, so say I'll have the birds with like books. Maybe there's like, whatever that is, a wave. it is. Anyway, so you have your, I'm going to say it's probably 3 layers. Then you can put in a sleeve. The whole idea, I guess, is that if you have a creation that you're proud of, you can sleeve it and then kind of put it on display. There was an easel with the game. I don't see it in here. Doesn't mean I haven't missed it. That's entirely possible. But certainly I think as an add-on they had it. It was like an easel, so you could actually place the canvas on an easel for display, which is kind of cool too. So yeah, it's cool, man. Really, really cool. This box here, I'm assuming holds all these acrylics. It does. Wow. There. So that keeps those from flying everywhere, which is good. It doesn't hold the sleeved one very well, though. So I'm going to take the sleeve out. Not there. There, there, there. Put these guys in there. So there you have it. That, my friends, is canvas. So we got all these little baggies. I'm assuming these cards here are going into a baggie as well. I don't exactly know how this organizes this tray. Looks like you got your art cards goes there. Scoring cards go here. Those are your backgrounds. Mat in the center. I like the fact that it's got this hole that you can actually hang this like a painting. So the actual box itself hangs like a painting, which is really cool. Let me see if I can find it. So put our tokens back in. I'm almost positive these punch outs are for the retail version. And then the Kickstarter version is why we got the wood. But top shelf for these guys. They did a great job. And my apologies for not remembering what R2I stands for. Nor can I remember which episode we interviewed them. Of 157 episodes. Who's got? Oh, we got some comments. Wow, happy meeples. The double camera makes your arms look super skinny. You're right, it does. I have like this little puppet arms, which is kind of funny. So what's weird is I get, so if I look at my phone, I can see the comments popping up there, but I can't see the comments popping up in OBS. So that's one of the downfalls of that, but that's Canvas. Give me a comment. If you guys own Canvas yourself, let us know. That's pretty cool. All right, I don't know how I'm going to store these bad boys. Maybe I'll put them in here. Puppet arms. That's awesome. That is awesome. We got to find a way to iPad it so I can actually see more of the comments, because I literally just looked down and saw that comment. I should actually call that the puppet arm cam. I think we're going to give it a little name. We'll put a little name on there. That made me smile. Thank you. All right. So there we are. That's Canvas, my friends. In terms of the podcast, if you're not following us yet, please follow this, obviously, Instagram channel. YouTube is what we're also streaming on right now. Again, do me a favor, if you can go over to @TinRobotGames on TikTok, give us a follow. We really appreciate it. We're trying to get up to 1,000 so we can stream live on TikTok as well. And then this week, we don't have anybody lined up for Thursday yet, but we will get somebody lined up for our Thursday podcast. And stay tuned. That'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Look forward to having all of you guys join us. And I don't really do reviews, so whether I love or hate this game, you're not going to know. And that's okay. That's more of a personal choice. I don't feel it's kind of our place to give game reviews. But I do kind of discuss kind of how the box and stuff like that looks. This is super cool. Look at that at the back. See the hole at the back? So you can literally hang this on your wall like a canvas. Which maybe I'll do that behind me. That'd be kind of a cool idea as well for the board game room. All right, folks. Thanks again for joining. And you all take care and have a fantastic day. Cheers. This has been an episode of the Board Game Binge podcast, hosted by James Staley, produced by James Staley and Mike Bruner, with original music by Nick Smith. If you would like to watch these interviews live, simply subscribe to our YouTube channel, Board Game Binge, and you'll get access to live interviews, giveaways, and interesting board game content from from across the industry. I can't wait for you to join us. See you next time.